Hi everyone, what's good? I'm back for my second video. Today I'm gonna break down 6 things you want to master and work on to nail your job hunt abroad. We're gonna go from the less technical to the most technical aspect in our video today. And well, for those of you who are new to this channel, welcome to A New Life Abroad. I'm Estelle and I am here to help you throughout your expat journey. I am a French person. I used to live in Germany for about 3 years and now I am in the process of getting to the US. I just signed an offer from home and I'm really excited about this project. So I'm here to help you succeed in moving abroad and finding a job. And this is the whole purpose of this channel, helping people moving on with their lives and get where they want in life. Also, don't forget to check out my website, startanewlifeabroad.com. I'm also very active on social media, so if you want to follow up on my expatriation journey, this is just right there at estelle.flc. I'm posting some expatriation related content on my website and on my Instagram. Everything is just linked down below, so without further ado, let's get to it. So, number 1 may be very obvious for some, but I can't stress this enough. And if it's not yet part of your plan, then you may as well quit this video right away because you won't be able to nail number 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So number 1, a very basic one, a very obvious one, but I need to get this out of the way, and that is you have to learn the local language. Like, no matter where you want to go. You may want to go to Spain, you may want to go to the UK or China or wherever it is, you have to learn some language because you want to sound ready, you want to sound educated, you want to sound motivated, and this is actually a good sign of motivation that as a foreigner that wants to move, let's say, to London, although English is not your native language, showing that, yeah, your English is decent and you can express yourself properly and sound educated, this is going to help you drastically. Like, trust me, this is the number 1 thing you want to get on point. You want to learn some language and stick to it and be consistent with it. And trust me, I have myself come a long way because I was really unsatisfied with my English level back then. It was poor. My English was poor and I just put some work into it. To me, nowadays, English is a must. If you find yourself applying online and then all of a sudden a foreign number is popping on your screen and you're all freaked out and all worked up about like picking up the phone, I'm not saying that it should be a casual call and that you shouldn't be a tiny bit worked up about it, but it's already very stressful and you already have to present yourself the best way you can. So I mean, you have to be comfortable in the way you're expressing yourself. You want to sound, like I said, at ease, you know, like being able, because you're going to have to showcase yourself. Like, you can't possibly pick up the phone and have this poor ass English or whatever.
Can you repeat your question, please?
You have to make a great impression. Get your English, Spanish, Chinese fixed, please, and you will thank me for that. This is a serious investment to make for yourself and for your career and for your life in general. Like, trust me, this is a must. So boom, number 1, get your language skills on point. Now, moving on to number 2, and this is linked to number 1 too, but I have to put that out there too. Now that you're actively interacting with companies, recruiters and whatnot, don't ever say you want to go to your favorite places to learn some English or to learn some Spanish. Don't ever say to some UK recruiters, hey, yeah, I want to move to London to learn some English. Forget it. That's irrelevant to your recruiters. That's completely irrelevant to him. He doesn't need to know that. And he's not here to teach you English, right? Like, that's not the point. Maybe you're dreaming of having this British, elegant accent. Maybe this is the dream of your life, but you are not supposed to share it with your recruiter because, like I said, that's not on his level. Like, what he is concerned about is this girl, this person, actually able to work in this English environment in the UK? Like, this is what he is worried about. He doesn't want to have you learn some English because this is not a reason for him to hire you. So you better keep it to yourself. Don't get your employer confused by saying this because he may be like, oh, right, okay, like she wants to learn some English, so it may mean that her English is not that good. Like, maybe her English is broken or whatever. So now, number 3, this is also part of the overall credibility and the way you present yourself to recruiters. So you have to come up with a relatable story. Why is it that you want to go to London? Yeah, like you're a French person or whatever, and you want to go to London? Why? Why is that? Like, you need to come up with a very strong story, very good reasons to move there, like strong motivation, a goal, a purpose. You cannot randomly say, hey, yeah, I want to go to London because, hey, I like clubbing. And you have to rehearse your speech. Your motivations have to be clear to the employer. It has to be credible. It has to be relatable. If your story doesn't add up, he's gonna notice that. It's gonna show. Trust me, especially over the course of an interview, if it's already stressful and you have a lot of things going on in your mind, like, trust me, you will get confused, and this is gonna come across as very fishy if you're not super, affirmative, and if you're not super clear and affirmative on what or the actual motivations that push you to apply to the UK. If you're not super clear on that, it's gonna show. It's gonna show over the course of the interview. He's not gonna believe you. He's gonna think, yeah, she's making up some story. She's full of crap. Like, no, sorry, I see no reason for trusting her. Like, you have to be very clear on that. It's like, you want to go to Australia and you're facing an Australian recruiter, and the guy is like, yeah, why is it that you want to relocate to Sydney? It's not about, yeah, I want to work hard, and all that shows on your face is like, yeah, I want to chill my ass off on the beach, and I want to sip some cocktails, I want to go surfing, and oh no, I may as well also hit on the surfers out there because they're mad handsome. Like, you better be like, yeah, for my career, Australia is a great opportunity. There's so many ways I can develop my career here. I see this and that reasons or whatever. Or you can also have a legit motive, like, yeah, I want to go to London because my spouse, my fiance, is actually living in London. It's been 6 months now, and I want to be building up a family with him. I want to join him there and find a job. Like, this can be a perfect legit motive as well. But most important, you have a valuable reason to tell your employer about. So you want to come across as very professional, driven, and decisive. Show people that you know what you're doing, and especially you know why you're doing this. Now, let's move on to number 4. Number 4, clean up your socials. Clean up your social media now, like Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, or whatever. By the way, I shouldn't be filming right now, but that's cool. So like I said in my previous video, people don't know you there. They don't know where you come from. They don't know who you are. They don't know how valuable you are. They don't know about your skills. They don't know nothing, okay? It's on you to showcase yourself, to showcase your skills. They are going to be very nosy. Trust me, they're going to ask for every single shit, every single stuff that you have on your CV. That's first off. And second off, the first thing they're going to do, 9 times out of 10, they're going to Google your name. They're going to check up your Facebook, your Twitter, your Instagram, and whatever socials you have. So you have to clean this up, like, right now. Like, just all the pictures, all the posts, all the, like, weird comments and the weird jokes that you were making with your friends. None of this has to show. You can't be associated with some bullcrap that you have out there on social media. Because trust me, in my process of getting to the US, like, do you think that seriously, like, the embassy is gonna check on your, the embassy is gonna check on your ass, your employer is gonna check on your ass, the US government, who is pretty known for being, very strict, they're gonna check up on every single details of yours. Well, you won't have that problem now because we are on quarantine, but what happened to me was, I was putting thousands and thousands of resumes out there. I could barely remember who I sent it to. And on my resume, you have my email, my address, and my phone number, obviously. And one day I just get a WhatsApp text. You hear me? I just get a WhatsApp text or a WhatsApp call. I don't remember. And I was like, damn, that's true. Like, my number is actually linked to my WhatsApp account. So whoever gets my number, whoever adds my number to his contact list, my profile picture is gonna show. Man, I was like, damn, this is very dangerous. Like, you gotta be so careful oh so careful. You know this cute bikini pictures of yours? I had it posted on my WhatsApp. And when I realized that, I was like, okay, let me put some boring ass, neutral ass picture like this one here, for instance. Boring ass neutral picture, right? So that nobody can say anything about me. Because honestly, this is so dumb. Like, you can't afford being screwed over some little stuff like that. Like, honestly, this would be such a shame. So please be very, very careful. So that was number 4. Now, moving on to number 5. So the 2 last things I want to point out are more technical. I'm saying for my job hunt, I spent some time looking for some magical website where I would find all the offers I needed in my field and with companies likely to sponsor me. That's not bad, but you can't really rely on those websites only. Let me tell you why. Because first, they're relying on their database. That means the more people subscribe to their websites, and then the more data they have. So let's say that the activity on the website has decreased over the past like 2-3 years due to, I don't know, lack of activity or anything. Then the data that you will get, the information that you will get about the employers and the job offers are not up to date. That's, to me, I wouldn't really count on that. Like, you can still check to see if they have some new information or something new, but there's just nothing out there that you can't find on your own. Like, this is what I figured out. By using them, I was like, yeah, okay, this information, I could have found it myself. So don't spend your money on that and don't count on it, because I feel this is not worth it and this is not gonna get you anywhere. Like, I don't feel this is enough. I don't feel this is enough. So this is now what brings me to number 5, and that is you have to strengthen your network. I didn't say expand yet, I said strengthen your network. Because this is very important that you connect with people who have the same background as you do and who are maybe currently working where you want to go, because this happens a lot, trust me. If you have been studying at university or you've been attending school or whatever, then your alumni, your teachers, the partnerships your school may have, like these are so valuable, you guys. Like, way more valuable than looking for some magical website. Like I said, this is what worked for me. Like, I wasn't really aware of this, but I kind of strengthened my network. By that I mean I contacted people I knew were remotely linked to my education, to my school or university. I had never talked to them before because we attended the same school, but they attended the school way earlier than me, and I was like not knowing about them. And then after searching, I was like, yeah, my network is wide. Like, actually, it's really wide. Everything you need is in there. This is so precious. Like, this is so precious. Like I said, it may be a school or it may be your prior employer who was really satisfied with your job and how you did perform back then. But this is so important to stay in good terms with your employers, and it's gonna bring me to number 6. But for now, I'm telling you everything that you need. You may not think of it just yet, but trust me, there are some people from your own network that you don't even know of, but you are like remotely related to. Then target those people and contact them, because you are legit. This is a legit request. You can highlight the fact that, yeah, you attended the same school, and then people will be open to conversation. Like, sorry, but you didn't work, you didn't study for nothing. Like, it has to pay off. It has to bring you something. Focus on your own network. This is where your chances are. So this is what brings me finally to number 6, references. Recommendation, references, yeah.
Are you hoping to find a match today?
Yeah!
Why would you work your ass off, perform so well, and not benefit from your school net in the situation where you have to showcase yourself in front of an employer and he doesn't know about you? He's gonna rely on what's out there online and also what's out there about you as recommendation. For me, it's so important, no matter what, to stay in good terms. I don't care what it is. I don't care what it is. It can be some grades. some students project that you nailed. It can be some teachers that like you. It can be some colleagues of yours that you did get along well with. I don't care who this is. Trust me, you always want to have a third party able to speak highly of you. Like, people will be here to highlight how skilled you are, and this is what your new employer needs to know. And those people are here to witness it, right? They're here to witness it. So you should systematically keep your grades, keep your references, keep some letters from your previous employers. Just collect this information and keep it. This is very important, very precious. I don't care if you've waited tables in a fast food. I don't care. You can value and highlight every single thing that you have done. It's just a matter of how you present yourself and how you value those experiences. I'm far from being the smartest person out there, but I have some confidence and I know how to present myself. I could always manage to go live and work where I wanted to. Like, I've been to Germany exactly where I wanted to. The city I was targeting, I was liking. I was like, next year I go. Next thing you know, I've done this, seriously. Same for the US. Like, I really wanted to go. And I managed to sign my offer. So yeah, this is the end of this video. If those tips were helpful to you, just like, subscribe, and you can also suggest some other topics that you want me to break down for you. Stick around and I'll see you in the next video. So bye! Happy quarantine too!